Have you ever wondered why some people struggle to charge $500 while others can effortlessly charge 5, 10, or even 100 times more for the exact same offer? Well, in this video, I'm going to answer that question for you right now and show you guys how you can charge more for your expertise. By the way, my name is Austin Ford, and I've helped create over 300 plus high ticket offers for other people, and private clients have even paid me $30,000 to help them design these types of offers. And if you want the most proven system for creating high ticket offers in just 60 minutes without getting stuck in delivery or all the content overwhelm, then go to atomicoffers.com and I'll send it right to you. All right, so let's talk about how we can charge more for our expertise. So let's pretend that you're a lead generation expert, all right? And you have two different clients. We have client A and client B, all right? And let's pretend client A is an ice cream shop. And let's say, as a good lead generation expert, you help them generate 1,000 new leads. So you got them 1,000 new customers in the door. And let's pretend each of those customers buys a $10 scoop of ice cream. So you just made this business $10,000, all right? So congratulations, you made that business $10,000. Now, because margins are so thin and they're selling $10 scoops of ice cream, they can only pay you, let's say $500 out of that $10,000 that they make, all right? So that's client A. Now let's pretend client B is an anti-aging clinic, all right? This anti-aging clinics, you do the same thing. You're doing lead generation, and let's say you generate them only 10 leads, and each of those 10 leads that comes through the door buys a $10,000 program, all right? So how much did you make this business? Well, this business just generated $100,000, okay? Now, because you made this business $100,000, they're happy to pay you $10,000 for the lead generation services. So you make 10K with this client. You see, this is the number one reason why most offer creators are on the struggle bus and can't seem to raise their prices. It's not because their offer isn't valuable, which in this case, it's lead generation. It's because they're selling to the wrong people. This is why who you serve matters more than what you sell. So what you want to do is you want to raise the quality of your people and solve bigger problems. So here's how to do this in 3 steps. Number 1, you want to pick a big market, all right? Number 1, big market. There got to be plenty of people who need what you sell. You don't want to solve some kind of obscure niche with some kind of obscure problem. Like, I help left-handed bowmen strengthen their right thumb. Like, nobody wants that, except maybe you out of 8 billion people, all right? So there has to be a big market. Number 2 is to solve a big problem, all right? So a big problem. What does this mean? Like, they have to have some kind of urgent pain that they'll happily pay to fix, all right? The bigger the problem, the bigger the price they're willing to pay. Like we said on the lead generation example here, right? And the bigger the problem, the more they're willing to pay, and the bigger they are, the more desirable it is for them to solve that problem. So this is a really desirable thing for this anti-aging clinic to, like, how do I get more $10,000 customers in the door? And the third thing is, number 3, is they need to have deep pockets, all right? So number 3 is deep pockets. Meaning they gotta be able to, like, actually have the money to invest in your solution. So you don't want to pick a broke audience. And there's a big difference between a $500 client and a $10,000 client. The $500 client is going to be like, you know, I wish and I hope and I pray that all these things will come to fruition and we'll get all these leads in the door, and they'll be calling you and haggling you and saying, hey, like, can you create this piece of content for me at 2 o'clock in the morning? While a $10,000 client, completely different picture. They're like, where do I send the invoice? How do we get started? And then they send you a testimonial without you even asking for it. There's a big difference there. So what you want to do again is make sure that for your offer, you pick a big market that solves a big problem and they have deep pockets, meaning they're able to pay for it. If one of these things is missing, you're making your life harder than it needs to be on yourself and your family, all right? So price is isn't the problem, your market is. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and drop a comment below this video. And if you want my help creating your high ticket offer, then go to atomicoffers.com and download the toolkit. You'll be happy you did.